Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing some Yao Guang Summons, and I forgot to introduce myself anyways, but my name is Shafted, and we'll be summoning for Yao Guang before we start the Trailblaze mission for Planarcadia. But for now, I'm not going to do Planarcadia. Oof. And I'm on my guaranteed, so let's see how fast it's going to take for me to get this character on guaranteed. Okay, first 10 pull did not go so well. Let's see what the next one is. Again, another shaft. It's kind of whatever, but it'd be nice to get it early. It'd be nice to get it early so I don't I can save possibly. Yeah, it's I can tell it's gonna go straight to hard pity. I can already tell. So okay, looks like it took us about 50 pity. 50 is summoned. Okay. Well, we got the character. That's 50 pulls. Let's see. I started with Planarcadia in a bit, so see you in a bit, or see you very soon. All right. I'm gonna read this message first, and then we'll cut to the story recap and the story.
A guest? Huh. Wonder who it could be.
That's my proposal. There's no harm in giving it some thought.
I understand, but the Express's voyages are meant to extend the Silver Rail. That won't change.
But the cosmic situation, well, the Legion's threat looms over the universe, and no one can avoid it. Isn't that why you started the trailblazing journey? To connect?
When it comes to the Express's course, I can't make any decisions on my own.
That's right, Himeko. You tell him.
Your olive branch should be extended to everyone.
That's right. To the power of friendship and family. Okay.
Greetings, nameless ones. Deliverer of Amphorius.
Oh, bro. Of course, the Amphorius still hasn't worn off yet.
I'm here to celebrate our victory before the Express makes its warp jump, and lay the groundwork for a long-term partnership.
I mean, I did kind of see it. Probably has to do with the anti-destruction alliance.
On behalf of the Strategic Investment Department, and in the name of Diamond, I hereby invite all of you to Astropolis to discuss our alliance.
Oh, yeah, this is what the dev live stream. Yeah, the dev live stream is basically the second half of this version patch. It's going to focus on Astropolis. Say, yeah. I don't understand how a headquarters can be a vacation place.
Might as well think of it as a gift. A celebration feast for allies. And a well-deserved vacation.
That's crazy coming from the IRS of space.
It's the crown jewel of Epsilon, headquarters of Interastral Peace Entertainment. It might not quite match Penacony in terms of glitz and glamour, but in the eyes of IPC folks, it's the ultimate vacation spot. Defeating Iron Tomb is, of course, a feat worthy of being recorded in the history books. It's something that belongs to the cosmos, and even more so to the Nameless.
We don't really need to be glazed that much, but
But you and I both know this is just the beginning. To eliminate the threat of the destruction, all forces must still unite as one.
so when is Trailblazer going to Get a power up.
To this end, the Preservation hopes to join hands with the Erudition and the Hunt to establish an anti-destruction alliance, bringing together all forces that can be rallied to the cause.
I'm glad to see the Astral Express is on the list.
You're being too modest. You're heroes who defeated a Lord Ravager, and therefore the most brilliant emblem on this banner.
Or they're just using us so then they can use them for their propaganda agenda, whatever they have.
I believe the Trailblaze would make a strong candidate for leadership.
I'm truly flattered.
Consider our vote as a show of sincerity from the 10 Stonehearts. So, may I have the honor of expecting your presence?
Every stop the Express makes is decided by all passengers together. Madam Jade, please, give us some time.
Of course. Then I shall wait with anticipation.
Yeah, don't judge my pom-pom pajamas.
Sunday, what does your gut tell you?
From what I know about Madame Jade, every favor she does is just groundwork to put things in her control.
See, that's what I was talking about. Man. Well, is still unvoiced. I mean, I think we could still listen to the story. I'm pretty sure everybody's probably voiced anyways, so...
According to her, the IPC sees the Trailblaze as something to rally behind.
Yeah, they're definitely using us for some sort of propaganda or agenda, because without us, they can't do any of their business.
What do you think? Your misgivings are valid. The Express has its own path to follow. It's not the right time to be getting involved in political games.
No way. They're actually like... Bruh, of course they're hinting at political tensions between China and Japan. Is that what they're doing right now? Amazing reference.
Getting to visit the Interastral Peace Entertainment headquarters and become the leaders of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Come on! When has anything that good ever just fallen into someone's lap?
Jade is a shrewd businesswoman. Her idea of a leader might not align with what we have in mind. What do you think?
See? I told you he wouldn't agree either.
This responsibility is too heavy to bear. Even if it makes sense, we must proceed with caution. Besides, it goes against our identity as free people of the Express. Once we accept, the nature of the Trailblaze would completely change. Anyway, we should politely decline for now.
The discussion's over, so let's take a vote. I reserve my judgment on this.
And we're all gonna disagree.
I second that.
Me too.
I abstain.
After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we cannot accept your proposal for the moment.
I don't suppose Mr. Sunday put in a good word for me, did he?
As you can see, the Astral Express has made its choice. But somehow, you don't seem surprised.
Because I bet they're gonna do something that we're gonna have to say yes to eventually.
Change takes time. I understand. As Miss Himiko said, it's just for the moment.
Dude, I feel like something's gonna happen in the story where we're gonna have to take the proposal, but for now we don't have to.
There's no need to give me an immediate answer. Patience is one of my strengths.
After leaving Amphorius, the Express will seek out a developed world to restock our supplies. When that time comes, our allies from the Strategic Investment Department are welcome to visit us aboard the Express.
In that case, I have another proposal. One that might be more familiar to Miss Himiko. I hear the moon of Planarcadia is full again. I bet Miss Himiko would love to go home and see it, wouldn't you?
I think this is what Himiko was talking about during the Amphorius when we were about how our journey wasn't over yet. And she has a lot more to show off, so
So the moon is full once again. I wonder if all is well over there.
Stable and prosperous as usual. Planarcadia has long since become one of the IPC's most valuable planetary assets.
and I forgot to take off the mem hat before the quest.
Although I cannot visit there in person, if the Express passes through Planarcadia, my colleagues will surely give you a grand welcoming ceremony.
That's very thoughtful of you. We'll give it serious consideration.
Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I should get going now. Remember, the gates of Astropolis will always be open to the Astral Express. May the winds be favorable on your trailblazing expedition.
Planarcadia? It's been 15 years since I last heard that name.
It's clear she came prepared. Astropolis was probably just a cover. Jade's real objective was to let us know about the IPC's movements in my homeland.
Always the sneaky IPC, bro. I'm telling you, they're probably the true antagonist of this game. It's not even like our endgame goal is to go against Nanook, but I'm pretty sure the IPC is gonna be a huge problem later in the game.
Are you planning to go back and check it out?
Why don't we first explain things to these confused kids? The civilization of Planarcadia on Ahatopia is my homeland. And it's also where the Astral Express once crashed and set off again. Well, I've been away for so long. To be honest, I'm also not quite sure about this. Dan Heng, March 7th, and you've all grown so much during your time in Amphorius. Each of you has become a truly capable Nameless. So you must understand that Jade was right. The Trailblaze no longer means what it once did for the cosmos. Do we keep wandering through space? Or, as she suggested, do we become a core force against the destruction?
So this story, I mean, I'm about becoming an Aeon for 1 minute, but I think this whole version 4.0 is about how can the Trailblaze become that core that it once was again. Maybe that's what we're gonna be focusing on version 4. I mean, I kind of like where direction's going. Hopefully they don't fail in the storytelling, because Amphorius was great, but their storytelling was a bit off in some areas. Some places felt rushed, some areas became too long. Probably, I hope the pacing's not long, but I just heard the story is pretty long for this version. I mean, for this update.
We should give this question some serious thought before we depart. Going back to where the Trailblaze began again could be a way to reconnect with our original purpose. More importantly, our last stop was really exhausting, so we need to take a proper break. Aha-topia is an Arcadian world steeped in the elation, making it the perfect vacation spot.
I mean, with Aha around, it's not gonna be a vacation at all.
So, what do you think? That's my suggestion. Give
But-
it some thought.
But hey, we love doing chaotic goober things with our raccoon, so
Oh,
might as
wow.
well.
Black Swan wasn't part of our discussion earlier. Would you mind passing the message on to her?
Let me take off the mem hat for this quest.
I heard you have some ideas about the next stop. Sorry, but I'm afraid my journey with the Express has come to an end.
And then from the 3.7 quest, Cyrene says she hopefully hopes Black Swan helps us more in the future, so I'm assuming this is not her last help.
The Memo Keepers have received summons from the Garden of Recollection, so I must return to report. But this journey through Amphorius has given me many unforgettable memories. Your trust, and my small act of rebellion against the Garden of Recollection. Covering up these traces won't be easy, so I need to leave quietly. Fortunately, a cremator has agreed to help me out, and she's waiting for me.
No way.
Of course not. The time I've spent with all of you is a treasure I couldn't find anywhere else. When you miss me, gently call out to me in your thoughts. If needed, the lady slumbering within March 7th knows how to find me.
Evernight.
If I need help from the Nameless, I will reach out to all of you. Please convey my apologies to everyone for not being able to say goodbye in person. Farewell, sleepyhead.
That's crazy. Paniconi.
Without Black Swan, the Express would have never made it to Amphorius, let alone experience this unprecedented adventure.
Let the conductor sound a whistle for her, and wish her smooth sailing ahead.
So, what have you all decided?
We all want to go to Planarcadia.
I'm on board. Let's head to Planarcadia.
After such a tough battle, we all deserve a good rest.
No way, bro's stepping out again.
I have no objections.
Since we're all in agreement, conductor, prepare for the warp jump.
Attention passengers! The Express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on. Destination, Planarcadia. Let's go!
Well, I mean, we kind of already got the reveal of her name in a teaser, but just a disclaimer, I don't play Honkai Impact 3rd, so I don't know. All I know is she's some XP.
What a ridiculous dream. Even more over the top than what that guy promised. Looks like the Express has once again taken the wrong route. There's nothing we can do about it. In the River of Time, if cause and effect can be kept apart for long, they're bound to have a terrifying reunion.
Actually, that's very interesting.
Am I right, Observer? Watching us from behind countless veils.
Well, you think she's another Remembrance Past Rider?
I've been rambling on since the show just started. You must be totally lost, aren't you? Then just forget all that nonsense I was spouting.
Or are we dreaming again like we always do for every single one? Like for before every single like region or planet we explore?
Anyway, stop looking here. What you should be focusing on is them.
This time we did not cry.
So we're not just stopping in low orbit this time, but making a direct landing?
I know,
According to the
so
comms, the officials have prepared a dedicated platform for the Astral Express to dock.
well, that's nice. The last time we were just floating in space.
A whole platform? Just for us? Is this some kind of VIP treatment for coming home? Oh, talk about rolling out the red carpet!
I mean, the journey ended and started here.
The Express has arrived at the station, connecting to local communications.
From what I see, the Astral Express is considered a legend across the cosmos. So,
That
preparing
Pearl?
a fitting gift would be more than appropriate. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Pearl, from the IPC Strategic Investment Department.
And there we go. We meet one of the other 10 stone hearts, aren't we? And then we're gonna probably meet another one too, right? Probably not now.
Now, in my capacity as the legal representative and CEO of this Arcadia, I welcome the Express Navigator, Miss Himiko, back home.
Hello, Miss Pearl. This is news to me. I wasn't aware that the Strategic Investment Department had taken over administration of Planarcadia.
As its governing official, I am still in the process of learning. If I can help this planet grow more prosperous, it would be a profound honor.
We would be even more honored to have a face-to-face conversation with you.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. While the Express is stationed here, the IPC will reasonably accommodate all your requests, including the one you just mentioned. Pardon my choice of words, but I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time in Planarcadia so much you never want to leave.
In that case, I'd like to know about recent events in this world. I heard from Madame Jade that it's once again the time of the full moon.
Indeed. I believe it's also welcoming the Express. After 15 years, now that the Phantas Moon of Elation is full again, the Phantas Moon Games will begin as scheduled. The more lively, the better. During these divine games, distinguished guests from across the cosmos will be stopping by. This time, along with the Express, a delegate from the Xianzhou Alliance has also arrived. Don't be surprised if you happen to run into them.
A Xianzhou envoy?
That's right. A big shot from the Yuchui. Since you've just arrived, I won't keep you any longer. I've arranged for staff to wait for you at the platform. Feel free to ask them for anything you need. All of this is a token of appreciation from the Strategic Investment Department to our friends. We hope you'll enjoy yourselves to the fullest.
Madame Pearl's style is different from Aventurine's, but her methods are cut from the same cloth.
This could go on forever. They're really pulling out all the stops to form this anti-destruction alliance.
I mean, the only thing we know about IPC is if they don't get what they want, they'll get what they want.
Looks like we need to pay them a visit. Whether to understand the CEO's intentions, or to firmly reject their proposal. At least in my homeland, we have more room to maneuver. Welt, care to join me? As for everyone else, you're free to do as you please. My suggestion is, why not take a look around and get to know this world better?
In that case, Sunday and I will go gather some intel about the Xianzhou envoy.
Huh? Why you two?
I asked Don Hung to bring me along. I can't appear in public given my identity, but I have a feeling that the Express might need to make some tough decisions in these complicated circumstances. Understanding the Xianzhou Alliance's stance might help us on our journey.
Hey, you had the toughest time in Amphorius. Since we're splitting up, why not make your mission take a break with March?
So we're gonna bring 2 single brain cells and hope that we can have a break.
I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm counting on you. Same goes for you, March.
Dude, the doubts already.
Aw, now we'll look like two immature kids just loafing around. Wow, you grew up pretty fast then.
Guys, we always have to take the chance to amuse March.
Don't worry, you two. Just make sure to come see me in the parlor car before you leave. I have a favor to ask of you both. Oh, Marge, you're here.
So, what kind of mission do you have for us?
It's a long story, but what if I told you there was a game being played in a corner of the cosmos? And the winner might become a neon. Would that pique your interest? You two saw that special moon in the sky, didn't you? That's a piece of artwork. Here, a ceremony called the Phantas Moon Games is held every full moon. And that's what I was talking about. The game where the winner becomes an eon.
Pearl mentioned that name too. Just what kind of ceremony could be so mystical?
Historically, the origin of the Phantas Moon Games is tied to a group of mourning actors. Legend has it that they offered heartfelt stories to the moon, hoping for a chance to have an audience with an eon. Not really. As far as I know, many factions have their own ways of gaining an audience with them. Like the IPC's tourist package, one-day glory tour of the Amber Lord. Pay 1.8 billion credits and you can get a close-up view of Klapoth from an orbital ship at Pier Point.
Bro, that's our government. Pay lots of money and you get to see whatever you want.
But the Phantasmoon games are different. They're one of the few well-documented ways where you can actually see an Eon and receive their response.
Oh, I was talking about this game's government, bro. You pay the IPC anything in this game, bro, you get what you want.
Aha, the Elation. Legend has it that they personally started the Phantasmoon games, though their motives remain a subject of much speculation. Aha is also one of the Eons closest to humans. They have left behind countless pranks, with this miracle of Aha-topia being one of them. According to historical records, when a supplicant rises above the rest, the elation will manifest, listen to the victor's wishes, and share their authority for 1 minute. Considering this Eon once injected all their power into a noblesse worm, it's not surprising they would do something like this.
What does it mean to become an Eon for a minute?
Among past winners, some sought ultimate power. Some yearned to erase their past regrets. And someone even stored this planet within a scroll painting.
Is that why Pearl had to pull this thing back out of the painting?
But how their wishes were granted and what became of them, only rumors remain, and no one knows the truth. The first signs of the war among the Eons are beginning to show. I believe this is why the IPC has been positioning itself here for years.
It's so they want to win and get their Aeon power and do something.
When I saw the Phantasmoon at its fullest, I became even more certain.
So we're all gonna have to fight it.
This ceremony to commune with the Eon, whether genuine or not, could be the turning point that determines the destiny of the cosmos. With all eyes on these games, the IPC won't be the only ones with ulterior motives. The road ahead will likely be fraught with hidden dangers. But what's important is that you make your own decisions, such as whether you'll take part in these grand games, and if so, how.
Well, looks like we're not getting another break.
I have only one mission for you both. Explore and understand this world in your own way, as the place where the Trailblaze began anew, and my homeland. You might hear completely different versions of what I just said from others. Trust what you see with your own eyes, and believe in what you choose to believe.
Guys, best mom of the game.
Me too. I won't let him walk ahead alone.
Yep, power friendship.
I see you already have your own thoughts on this. In that case, everyone's got a mission to take care of now. Welt and I are going to meet Pearl. We'll see what kind of surprise she has in store for us.
It's like it's just us and March. Look at Pom Pom jamming out. Okay, let's see. Leave him alone.
The Astral Express has arrived. Welcome.
Now this is what I call a grand welcome. Let's get off the train. Oh, right. After a few trailblazing expeditions, I've totally figured it out. The first person we meet at every stop is somehow involved in some earth-shattering secret.
Shh. Marge, you're not supposed to reveal that. You're not supposed to reveal that at all. The secret for a reason. We gotta make the players who don't like watch the story.
So, when the door opens, keep your eyes peeled.
Now, because they said this, the first person we're gonna meet is not gonna have any relevance.
Gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings. Thank you.
There's, oh my gosh, dude. There's no way. Now, this guy is back again. We literally just dealt with you talking about the cave, and you're back here to talk about the cave in a freaking joke planet.
We meet again, deliverer from beyond the sky.
There's actually no way. There's actually no way.
I am not the Theoros you know, but the masked fool, Xandar II Kuwabara.
I freaking knew this was another one of his bodies. So now we got Xandar 1 Kuwabara, we got Xandar 2 Kuwabara. What? The next body we're gonna meet, Xandar 3 Kuwabara. Dude, this is, and they all look the same. Second body right there.
This time, I choose to walk the path of elation, and I shall defeat Noose with my sense of humor.
So there's 9 Xandar bodies and they all follow different paths? No, I don't, with the question mark, I don't think it's Xandar. I think it's Sparkle freaking playing around with this.
After all, I did say before.
My latest dream is to join the Genius Society and play the role of a genius.
Bro, we know your shenanigans.
Hey there, gray hair and darling March.
Sparkle? Ah, it was you all along?
Surprised? Well, this time I'm here as Planarcadia's cultural advisor, specially appointed to be the tour director for the Express crew.
Also the director for this script.
Bingo! Miss Sparkle is planning to toy with both your destinies as if they're just her playthings. Scared yet? I know we had some minor entanglements in Penacony, but you all had fun there, didn't you?
Yep, we got traumatized right after Amphorius.
Now, the Astral Express has become quite the hero. Her Excellency, the CEO, wanted to find someone who got along with you to show you around this place. So I took on that job.
What kind of misunderstanding does she have about the phrase got along?
I don't know, man. She thinks her pranks was real funny.
Time's ticking away. Thankfully, there's no bomb here. So are you coming with me or what?
I mean, if Aha loves the Trailblaze so much, then Sparkle's also obsessed with the Trailblaze. Amphorius.
Fine, but from now on, no more pretending to be someone else.
Lame. Anyway, shall we get going?
Bro, this it's our favorite gremlin, right? Yo, is that a Namekian?
Pretty please. Please? Can I get your autograph? Pretty please?
Bro, what is going on? Got ghost people too? Good to know they're cheering for no one over there now.
Is this a train? Looking sharp.
Thanks for the compliment.
Ugh! The train just spoke.
Before us stands not just a train, but a strangeling.
The term strangeling is so outdated. Look, times have changed, dear guests. Please refer to the Fake-Eye Protection Act.
This literally reminds me of how calling AI not its own kind is. That's the feeling it gives me off.
So by the book. You really love those fancy scientific names from the IPC textbooks, huh? Fine. Have it your way. This here is a species unique to Planarcadia. An imagine, or a being born from paintings. Pretty sharp, aren't you? You caught on quick. Once upon a time, the artists here discovered that by sketching creatures from their imagination and giving them names, they could bring their creations into reality. This belief in things yet to exist is called wish power, and it sustains the existence of imagine. If you ask me, this power must be a blessing from the laughter. Oops, got sidetracked. This here is the Bullet Worm Express, an imagine in charge of transportation. You could say they're in the same line of work as you folks.
So you two must be the nameless from the Astral Express. The passengers in my stomach are always gossiping about you.
There's no way you just called your trained body a stomach.
When you get a chance, hop aboard and give me a try. Let's see who's faster, me or the Astral Express.
Thanks. We'll definitely do that when we get the chance. But, man, who would have thought that the Express here is actually a living being? An imagine. That's absolutely mind-blowing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Duo-Mention City.
Holy smokes, there are cops at the station? Sparkle, don't tell me you're about to get arrested on the spot.
Having heard about the Astral Express's visit, many citizens got up early just to catch a glimpse of the Nameless. If anyone acts out of line, please don't hesitate to call us.
Oh, gray hair and darling March. You're real celebrities now. Next up, I'm gonna show you even more mind-blowing stuff, so try not to faint.
Holy cow, it's packed in here.
Only 2 people from the Astral
Aren't these the Bellabog robots?
What do we have here?
Don't worry, just some local specialties.
The jiggly jello blocks. Oh, look at these distinguished little jellos. Wait, now that we're out of Amphorius, do you think we're gonna see some trash cans again?
That pink-haired girl! She's got this adorable little bunny vibe going on. Is she the inspiration for March Bunny?
Bro. There's no way they actually think we're furries.
And that guy with the gray hair next to her is so dashing! Let's go to baseball raccoon.
But he doesn't look anything like a raccoon.
Just bring out the baseball bat, guys.
Drill this into your head, huh? It's the Galactic Baseballer, not some baseball raccoon.
And what's this March Bunny thing about?
He spoke to us! By the laughter! This is the most amazing moment of my life!
Our IRL fans when they get talked to. No way someone just asked us for a kiss. Yeah, there we go. That's peak cinema right there.
Everyone, please maintain order.
The people here are way too passionate. I've never experienced anything like this before. So, this is what having rabid fans feels like?
Feels intoxicating to be the center of attention, doesn't it? Just don't get too caught up in it. You might not find your way out. Excuse me, bosses! Stop getting caught up in fan interactions. Today's schedule is really packed. Hey, you up there, Mr. Noodle-looking cat! Could you tell me how to get these two out of here?
No way. We got cartoon physics?
Excuse me, that's quite hurtful. I am Station Master Meowton, responsible for overseeing Perdido Station.
Bro's not even looking at us.
Whoa, cats really are liquid. Wait a sec, this kitty is the station master? This world is so weird.
The station's completely surrounded. If any of our esteemed guests get so much as a scratch or loses a few strands of hair to these rabid fans today, my measly pension will go right down the drain. So I've prepared the staff passage for our Astral Express VIPs. Please hurry and exit the station that way.
Ooh.
Perdido Station! Passengers exiting, please use your tickets to pass through the gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings. Thank you.
Staff passage?
To be precise, it's the Imagine Staff Passage. A long time ago, all of this Arcadia was sealed inside a scroll painting. For people inside the painting, they just entered another dimension. It was completely safe. That's because someone brought everything back to reality. Care to guess why the IPC is here? This nation that was once lost in a painting was salvaged by the IPC. That's right. It's Planarcadia's must-see attraction. The portal entrance known as the Interplanar Jump. Though civilization has moved beyond the canvas, the world within the painting wasn't abandoned. Instead, it became part of life for both humans and strangelings. Come on, you two. Follow my lead, and let's dive into the Interplanar!
How did I turn into Pom-Pom?
Oh, wait. On closer inspection, you don't look exactly like Pom-Pom.
Maybe this is what the Trailblazer looks like to the people here.
This is so Mario vibes.
Listen, the music changed.
What is going on? No. No. Okay, looks like we don't get the coin. Dude, this world is actually so random. That's right, your ore farming comes to an end. I'm pretty sure this handle's coming off was, you know, for the feet fans. Dude, I swear, the feet guy is always working hard. Pepeshi? Or Pepeshi? Yeah.
Are all these Imagine? That's right. This is Planarcadia, a world where strangelings roam freely, and a paradise woven from elation and wild imagination.
That huge creature perched on the tower is staring right at us. It's giving me the creeps.
Oh, it doesn't usually eat people. Unless it spots pink hair.
Okay, Sparkle. Calm down here. We know you're joking.
What's the matter with you? Jumping around and scaring people.
That big fella is called a thunder coil. Don't worry. To him, we're just tiny ants on the ground. Not even enough to get stuck between his teeth.
Thunder Coil? With a name like that, shouldn't he be flying around making thunder and rain? Why is he just wrapped around that pillar without moving an inch?
Times have changed. The IPC issued a decree requiring Imagine to integrate into civilized society. Legally, they have the same rights as humans, which means they have to work too.
Bro, labor?
What? Strangelings have to work too?
That's life under IPC management. Who'd dare deny Imagine their right to work?
Workers' rights?
Now, the Thunder Coil amplifies TV tower signals, ensuring users worldwide can watch the station's broadcasts without interruption. Boring live streams, lame prank shows, and
Bros are free electricity, bro.
there's the big news about the express arriving.
Okay, the glaze is crazy. We don't need that glaze.
Look! What's up with that billboard? If it were me up there, I wouldn't be saying such negative stuff.
Huh. The IPC is really pulling out all the stops to hype you guys up. Don't mind me saying this, but for every penny the IPC spends on you, they expect a return in the hundreds or thousands. You'd better watch your back.
Yeah, they're really trying to make sure we join that anti-destruction alliance.
That's one of those giant robots Mr. Yang loves.
I forgot what these robots are called, but they look very similar to a Gundam dog. That's supposed to represent Firefly?
A decapitated Intellitron?
This is a new life form that was born after the last Fantasy Moon Games. An Imagine called a Mechatron, created by the IPC.
Are you sure it wasn't inspired by Firefly Sam?
Technically speaking, it was drawn by IPC machines. Even though in Planarcadia, the creation of Imagine has always been the artist's responsibility. For the IPC, well, they always want to improve everything with their industrial mindset.
This thing is also an Imagine? Doesn't look that different from a mech to me.
Young lady, I must correct your cognitive bias. We are absolutely not the same as mechs.
The Mechatron spoke!
Our creation isn't as complicated as mechs. And we're not as fragile as Intellitrons when we're born. That's because we don't need to install an Intellitron's logic center, nor do we require a mech's power reactor. Pour materials into the mold channels, die-cast the parts, assemble them together. And just like that, we Mechatron are complete. We can fly, run, and jump, second to none among technological marvels.
I get it. So you move with wish power, I suppose.
Oh, seems someone knows their stuff.
Yeah, that was 15 years ago. Wish power reaches its peak during the full moon. And so Imagine take this chance to multiply and thrive. Just like they say in documentaries. When spring arrives and nature awakens, it's mating season for the strangelings again. The novelty's probably worn off by now. Let's keep moving.
Do I see another pipe?
Director Sparkle? What's with this huge line of people?
Looks like a new release of a comic.
Fluffy across the blue? What's this?
I don't think you guys would enjoy this comic.
I'm a bit more interested in this pipe.
Is that a dessert shop run by cats?
Dreamless Coffee is a chain store owned by Cat Imagine. The coffee and desserts here are absolutely delicious.
Comparing it to Himiko's handcrafted liquid bombs would be a bit unfair to this place.
Yeah, this confirms how bad Himiko's coffee is.
Let me have a taste.
Are you two travelers from outer space? Welcome to Planarcadia. How's the situation in the cosmos these days? Oh my! If it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express! What an honor to meet you both. As nameless, you must go on life and death adventures all the time, right? Would you like to keep smiling happily forever? No matter what adversity comes your way.
That's a bit creepy.
Happy forever? Is that even possible?
A masked fool? Ha! Of course not! The fools only seek their own happiness, while we want to make everyone happy.
Make everyone happy? That's the funniest joke I've ever heard. The only person with a sense of humor is probably that big shot from Panaconi.
If you're interested in learning more, I'll be around here. Feel free to come find me anytime.
Point coffee.
What does she have? Yo, we actually gotta pay? Okay. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Matcha coconut milk smoothie. Gotta keep it performative, right? Ready for us to talk?
Oh, were at the station. These colorful little dumplings seem to be all over the streets here.
Ah, you must be tourists? Don't panic. Those are just little things we call Wispay. The tiny wishes that humans make every moment of the day can condense into Wispay. Some say these little creatures are proto-imaginae. They just never had anyone to give them forms, so they appear in the world in the simplest, most natural state.
They do look pretty adorable. Like little wiggly blobs of jelly. Probably shouldn't ask this, but can we eat them?
They may be mischievous, but please don't hurt them.
Ugh. Eating random things off the street will give you an upset stomach.
Don't we love when two single brain cell people actually like travel together?
When the express passed through the skies, I saw it. That's the Phantas Moon, right?
Legend has it the Laughter themselves painted it. But who knows what's true and what's not?
So, does Aha really watch over those who attend the Phantas Moon games? Through this moon?
Well, well. Didn't expect darling March and little gray hair to be interested in this Eonic game, too. Gray hair, you've come to the right person. Who could understand the elation better than masked fools? So, what aspect of the Phantas Moon games would you like to know about? You must have heard the legend of the 8 morning actors who offered their stories to the moon in order to try to move Aha. The masks that were worn by these 8 people are the tickets to joining the games. Under the full Phantas Moon, choose one of the masks and become a supplicant. Then you can compete with the other 7 for the chance to meet the Eon.
Looks like we'll need to get a mask first if we want to join the games.
In modern terms, it's all about getting views and clicks.
Views and clicks? Are you kidding me? They didn't have that kind of stuff in, mythological times.
That's how the legend goes. The morning actors offered up their stories, but the laughter didn't even spare them a glance. And so, to catch the Eon's eye, the Phantas Moon games ended up leaving behind incredible feats each time. From forging swords that could cleave mountains in half, to transforming snowy peaks into floating jellies of sugary frost. It's still the same today. The supplicants must give it their all to capture the attention of the people of this Arcadia and accumulate wish power. And the laughter will only reward the most thrilling miracles. Oh? Don't tell me our little drama in Paniconi wasn't entertaining enough for you. Greyhair, let's drop it this time. I've been dealing with some minor issues lately.
Oh, what kind of issues could possibly be bothering you? Don't tell me you're cooking up another crazy scheme.
I'll keep you in suspense for now. So, where do you want to hang out next? Let's head this way. We can turn into the food street. They've got all sorts of goodies there.
Click, click! Huh?
Yo, is that our Tom Nooks? This music reminds me of like a game that I used to play. But yeah.
I felt like someone was sneakily following us around for a while now. Looks like it wasn't my imagination.
What's this little thing's deal, huh? It's kinda dressed like you, isn't it?
Not surprising at all. The Astral Express is quite the celebrity these days, turning heads wherever they go. There's always someone keeping a close eye on your every move.
Click, 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 click! Holy for bowling! For Bobo Weekly exclusive scoop! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express caught in secret rendezvous with streamer Sparksy, seemingly to join forces for the Fantasy Moon Games.
There it is.
Famous raccoon? Secret rendezvous with Sparksy? What is he talking about?
I mean, who do you think Sparksy is?
Some tabloid journalist trying to stir up a juicy scandal, huh? They might both use cameras. But our darling March is way cuter than this paparazzi creep.
Hey, I can speak for myself.
Holy for moly! Breaking news! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express openly violates press freedom! Suspected of attempted physical assault on the reporter!
Hey, don't write nonsense in your report. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and catch that thing.
Can't catch me! Boom, 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 boom! I'm out of here!
So, are we gonna kill the Furbo to silence it?
We would never do something so violent.
Okay. Okay, so basically, in other words, they're kind of similar to the birds in Pentagon. Another. Oh, why you guys do this to me? Okay, this is really weird.
That little fella can... transform into different things. Let's look around.
There's no way we got the error meme right there. Sparsely Unlimited. Time to follow Sparkle and March. Are you serious? So we don't capture him. We just let him run away.
Finally cornered this troublemaker. Delete those sneaky photos and don't you dare write any of your made-up stories, or I'm gonna show you what's what.
To escape now. I, for Bullitzer, may just be a humble tabloid journalist, but I'll never bow down to evil forces when it comes to defending freedom of the press. I'm on fire!
Whoa, why did this guy suddenly get into a combat stance?
Please, don't hurt this poor working Burbo!
Aren't you acting all tough just now? You've got some nerve, sneaking photos of the Sparkle and the Astral Express.
I mistook you for someone else. I thought you were that famous streamer. As for the Express's Great Raccoon, we're all huge fans of the Great Raccoon. You see, I've even styled my whole outfit after your look.
Now, let's talk about compensation. Adding up emotional distress, lost wages, nutrition fees, and whatnot. 1 million credits per person should do it.
A million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. The money, we're spending that being a tabloid journalist, taking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express. Right now, I've got no money, and well, no life left to lose either.
Bro's the minimum wage worker.
This camera is my trusted companion, carrying my journalistic dreams. Please, I'm begging you, don't take it away. Since I offended the Great Raccoon of the Express, I suppose we could settle this with some compensation.
Huh? Didn't you just say you had no money? What's with the sudden change of heart? This seems fishy.
My pockets are truly empty. However, regarding compensation, I implore the Great Raccoon to visit our Bobo Weekly magazine office. Here's my business card right here. It has the magazine's address and contact details.
Bro, it became another marketing tactic.
Rest assured, President Nihilux will definitely present compensation that'll satisfy the Great Raccoon. Please make sure to come claim your compensation.
Ugh, darn it! It got away again. Make sure to come claim your compensation? I wonder if I can trust that Furbo's words.
Money can't buy entertainment this good. Since that scheming little Furbo's extended an invitation, might as well go check it out. Right now in Planarcadia, there are eyes following you everywhere. Just like that Furbo.
So, Sparkle, what's your angle in keeping tabs on us?
My darling March, you still doubt me. What about you, gray hair?
I mean, she hasn't revealed the Sparksy.
You got that right. Why would I ever hurt my favorite source of joy? What you should be worried about right now isn't me or that tabloid journalist from earlier.
The Jiangshou envoy or the IPC?
Has the renowned Astral Express come to Planarcadia as tourists on vacation? Or are you here for the Eon's game, eager to share their authority? For the local residents, you're already in the spotlight without doing anything. If you decide to join this game, you'd better stay on your toes. There are quite a few people looking to join the Phantom Moon Games and become a supplicant. In their eyes, the Astral Express is the perfect prey. Among the folks I know, there's one who might become your enemy. she's about to put on quite a show at the plaza up ahead. Wanna go check it out together?
Is it the Zhangshou envoy? What the? Did we just get shifted? Bro. That's crazy.
These little Wispay are quite mischievous.
As lively as our darling.
Hey, I'm being super well behaved here. Wow, so many gold coins.
Just some English power fragments. Pick them up when you find them. The elation is naturally the most.
Yep, I love doing
venerated
stupid
beast.
things with my goobers and just getting free hidden achievements.
Ways of practicing elation. You've noticed those massive @ signs floating over there, haven't you? The IPC has built a comprehensive network in Planarcadia, letting people soak up entertainment around the clock. Word from the tavern is that the IPC wants to control this year's Phantasmoon Games. Though, they've been itching to do that for 15 years already. To us fools, those IPC folks are like a swarm of buzzing worker bees, tirelessly building their dull, mechanical business hives everywhere. The worst part is, these folks actually enjoy it. Their elation is mind-numbingly boring. And even worse, this dull elation has spread like a plague to every corner of Planarcadia. Come on in and feel it for yourself.
You aren't a
Is that all?
Planarcadia has enough entertainment to keep you busy until doomsday without repeating anything. But you know what's missing here? Real fun! What's the difference between being glued to the internet all day and being stuck in a dream?
I think I'm being pinpointed because that's exactly what I do. Internet all day.
The Phantasmoon Games must not fall into the IPC's hands and be reduced to a business deal decided by internal bidding. It must not become just another bargaining chip in the power struggle between cosmic forces. Even I get tired of forcing myself to find dumb ways to have fun.
Oh, look at that. She's not that gremlin that we see her as.
This is a rare opportunity. So let me show you what Miss Sparkle looks like when she gets serious. I witnessed the potential of the Trailblaze in Penacony. The sparks that fly when paths collide. It's absolutely mesmerizing. In Planarcadia, what surprises will you bring for the elation? And there's also the preservation, the hunt.
IPC, the Galaxy Rangers.
Don't you think that on the eve of the Phantasmoon Games, Planarcadia looks just like a card game among eons? If that's the case.
And they're hinting towards the Aeon War. Guys, that was so essential for the plot.
Have you ever heard of Cosmicon Collective?
I mean, before we continue, but like, there's a spinning cat. And I think we all know the meme.
What's that? It's the hottest trading card game in the world right now. Tons of people are playing it at the tavern too.
So now we got TCG and Star Rail.
The cards feature legendary figures from across the universe, along with their power levels. Just roll the dice and compare numbers to see who's stronger and who's weaker. Gray hair, care to play cards with me? Think of it as a rehearsal for the Phantasmoon games, right here, at this tiny card table. If you beat me, I'll tell you the enemy's name. Maybe we can team up and take her on.
You know what? We'll learn as we play. Even Sparkle said to don't read and just play. I swear Acheron just got lost because, like, what is she doing in this trading card game? You win? What you gonna do? 1 damage? Quite literally 1 damage. Oh, you can't reroll. Actually, I wanna. I think they're dead. That's right, you can. That's right. That's right. You can't beat the gamer's intuition.
As expected of you, gray hair, starting off with a bang. Since you won, this card is yours. If you want more cards, go chat with the card masters at the plaza. A streamer who's about to go live at the plaza. She calls herself Sparksy. That's right. She's your enemy. This streamer, just like you, has been seeking a chance to join the Phantasmoon games. It won't be long before she shows up at the plaza.
That little trouble you've gotten yourself into. It's her, isn't it?
Darling March, I just can't escape your sixth sense, huh? She's our common enemy. If you need my help...
Oh, there she is! That woman who stuffed me in the trash can! Right there! Get her!
Everything we leave behind in life has a way of coming back to us in unexpected ways. Now that the IPC guide is here, the tavern guide will be on her way.
So, you really weren't sent by the IPC to welcome us?
Quality time together is always so short. Before I take my leave, allow me to give you a friendly hint. Remember this well. For all supplicants who join the Phantasm Moon Games, whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantas Moon.
It's probably because she's gonna get ready to change into her outfit, right?
Is this some kind of riddle?
Remember this little riddle? You might need it when we meet again.
Because she's gonna. Sparksy is just her, I'm pretty sure, right? She just doesn't want to tell us. Is that Scott? No way, bro. Is the allegations true about Scott and a robot having an affair?
Finally, found you guys.
You wouldn't happen to be the guide the IPC assigned to us, would you, Mr. Scott?
That's exactly right. We meet again, bosses. After the Holy Grail War back in Penacony, Mr. Aventurine graciously offered me a chance to turn over a new leaf by working for the Strategic Investment Department. And as it happens, Madame Pearl wanted to find someone who got along with the Express crew to be a guide. So I was assigned this important task.
Oh yeah, he surely got along with us.
Just before I came to start my job today, someone suddenly knocked me out cold. And when I woke up, I found myself stuffed in a trash can.
Okay, let's sparkle.
That's right. It was that woman who kidnapped you just now. When I catch her, I'll make her pay until she's completely broke.
Sparkle is way more lovable than this one here.
I knew it! You don't want to see my despicable face! I, Scott, totally understand your frustration. As long as you're safe and sound, that's all I care about. So, dear bosses, would you like to grab a bite to eat, keep playing around here, or perhaps enjoy my latest animal impersonation act, huh?
Dude, is Scott a furry?
Mr. Scott's dedication to his work is so intense. It's almost painful to watch.
Enemy? Not on my watch. Anyone who wants to harm my esteemed bosses will have to first step over my dead body. At your command, I, your humble servant, Lyndon Scott, shall fade into the background like a shadow, completely unnoticeable, until the end of time.
The annoying guy is finally gone. Let's head into the plaza and see what fun stuff they've got.
Still Sparksy fam. Oh my gosh. Free materials? What is this for? Okay.
Hello, how can I help you? Huh?
This one's just passing through. Buddy, you've got the wrong person. If you want to play cards, I'm your guy. Hit me up anytime you're in the mood for a game. Or trade some cards.
Bro. I'll come back for it.
Sparksicle's live streams every day. She truly loves me. Don't you get it? I only feel like I'm loved when I watch her streams.
Bro, are we describing Twitch fans right now, or just like fans in general in any live streams?
Wake up! Sparksy loves all of us, not just you alone.
Guys, this VTuber loves me. There's no way. She only loves me because she was talking to me on the screen. No, she's not your waifu. She's all of our waifu, bro. And
It's exactly because of people like you always going on about how Sparksicle loves everyone that she has to hide herself away and barely ever appears in public. If I married Sparksicle, I would protect her properly. Then she wouldn't need to be so strict about her personal information anymore.
that's crazy, buddy.
You're exactly the kind of person she's trying to protect herself from.
Speak fans, calm fan.
These people don't look like they're up for a normal conversation. Let's keep our distance.
It's for the best for our sanity.
Excuse me. What's everyone waiting around here for?
We're waiting for Miss Sparksy's live stream, of course. Don't tell me you guys don't know who Miss Sparksy is. I know you. You're that, the one from the news. Right, the famous of the Cosmic Express.
Astro Express.
It's the Nameless of the Astral Express.
Forget about that. Let me introduce you to the great Miss Sparksy. She's just so adorable. She's the most versatile streamer ever, mastering all sorts of talents. Her wit in every single word she says echoes in my dreams. It's simply impossible to sum up such a perfect being in just a few sentences.
That's crazy. You're telling me that Gremlin is a perfect being?
We finally met someone who doesn't care about the Express. And for some reason, it actually makes me feel a bit more relaxed.
How it feels to be famous versus how it feels to not be famous?
Hey there, buddy. You getting the hang of traversing the world in canvas yet? Need some practice? You can always try your luck with me. If you ever want to practice, come find me anytime.
Okay.
Lady Sparksy stream should be starting soon.
Sparksy? That Furbo from just now mentioned that name too. What's her relationship with Sparkle?
Oh, there's someone who doesn't know the great Lady Sparksy? I smell a new fan in the making.
Would you mind introducing this Miss Sparksy to us?
I am so glad I get to introduce Lady Sparksy to those who don't know her. She's the cutest live streamer in Planarcadia and our savior. The first thing I do after work every day is wait for her live stream.
That's crazy.
She's about to start streaming right here in this plaza. Stay with us, and we can all enjoy her performance together.
Yeah, this world's already chaotic. Alright, let's see.
All my lovely fans, sorry to keep you waiting. Can you hear me? We can hear you, Sparksicle! Has everyone been working hard today? Did everyone eat properly?
Guys, why does she look like Sparkle?
A full belly makes a happy heart. Let's watch Sparksicle till it gets dark.
See, even we're probably like, yeah, I think we know who this is.
Has everyone been treating me with lots of love today?
Forever
ever devoted to Lady Sparksy. If ever not, may lightning strike me.
Something's off. Why do I sense my old model's aura on some people in the audience today?
No way. You're actually telling me they're separate entities?
Oh boy. She must be talking about us.
Let's see. Which naughty ones went to meet someone they shouldn't have?
Oh, we're so cooked. No way, she just came. Oh my god.
Isn't this the gray hair my old model always talks about? Teaming up with to deal with me? What a jerk!
Bro, she just picked us up.
Is mine now.
Just got pulled. Old models.
Let Sparksicle give you a proper makeover.
Oh.
My outfit changed?
What is going on? Where am I supposed to escape?
Are you the enemy that Sparkle mentioned? What exactly is your relationship with Sparkle?
That's what I like to know. I love it.
Did that useless old model somehow save her?
I'm missing. No, it's over for me. It's okay.
Oh. Is she hoping that you join the Fantasy Moon Games?
Oh, give me all the coins. It's over, guys. I failed.
Not bad.
Was this a remix of Sparkle's theme song?
So my little pets managed to escape from their electronic cage. Looks like I'll have to use the power of love to catch you and bring you back.
There's no way, bro.
My dear, lovely fans, those two bullies want to hurt me. Please, everyone, protect your beloved Sparksicle, won't you?
Get those baddies! Get those baddies!
Hey, we mean no harm. Can't we just talk this out?
Oh, I can't wait to beat them up.
No harm. Talk this out. Isn't that exactly what the IPC loved to say when they took over Planarcadia? You're all cut from the same cloth. You want to control the game that the laughter left for this world, just like the IPC, don't you? The ceremony left by the Master Relation must not be defiled by the likes of you and turned into some boring, pathetic, dull, tedious, profit-driven social mix.
You've got us all wrong.
Bringing the fun back to the Fantasy Moon Games. That's the Masked Fool's unequivocal duty. My dearest, cutest fans, let's get this party started!
Stand down. Everyone, don't move a muscle. Imagine you're under arrest for breaking the law.
Passengers of the Astral Express. I'm an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense. Don't worry. She won't be able to harm you as long as I'm here.
You meddlesome fool. Officials have no right to interfere with the supplicant's actions during the Fantasy Moon Games.
I know, dude.
Do they?
Yeah, that's what you get when you try to rally up fans to attack people who know how to fight.
Only those who possess a mask can be called supplicants. You're just one of thousands of troublemakers in this land who claim to be joining the Fantasy Moon Games while actually causing chaos. Planarcadia is a society governed by law. Any act that violates the law, even if done in the name of the Fantasy Moon Games,
will be severely punished by the Department of Aberration Defense.
Severely punished? You are just a lapdog at the IPC, yet you're still so full of pride. That's very funny. That's exactly what I'm saying. Planarcadia under the IPC's rule is boring as hell. Even the Phantasmoon games have turned into some kiddie playdate for all the goody two-shoes. Nameless, you're free to go for now. But I'll be keeping my eyes on you. Next time we meet, I'll turn you into devoted fans. I'll make you mine.
Oh gosh. That face just reminds me of like Yandere. Like pure Yandere vibes.
Escaped, huh? Excuse me. I'd like to have a word with you two. Thank goodness we made it in time. Otherwise, things could have turned out pretty badly.
Don't worry. March and I don't get hurt that easily.
By saying things could have turned out pretty badly, I meant you and Miss March knocking out all of her fans.
Cooked.
That all.
Let me introduce myself again. I'm Kuchiba, an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense.
We don't need to introduce ourselves, do we? Miss Kuchiba, you probably know who we are.
Of course. The newspapers, TV channels, they've all been reporting on you nonstop. Police dog? Ah, you mean those Wufei. They're legitimate law enforcement officers, and some of them have even more experience than I do. However, as a staff member of the Department of Aberration Defense, I have some special privileges that allow me to request their assistance. As you both know, Planarcadia is quite a fascinating world. Creatures made real by artists' brushstrokes. Objects that unexpectedly come to life. Strange dimensions hidden within paintings. And even the ground beneath our feet that occasionally trembles. This is what the Department of Aberration Defense exists for. Everything from managing supernatural anomalies to registering Imaginae and ensuring their continued existence. And of course, there's the Phantasmoon games that Sparksy just mentioned.
If I'm not mistaken, was it Mr. Scott who sent you here?
So that's the name of that high and mighty IPC specialist. This Mr. Scott believed he wasn't dealing with ordinary criminals, but with masked fools, which required decisive action. So, a phone call was immediately made to the Department of Aberration Defense.
Well, it's not surprising. But what do we do now? Our guide ran off, and we got into a fight with Sparksy's fans. I guess our shopping plans for today are down the drain. Should we give Himeko a call and fill her in on what's going on? I guess you're right.
No need to rush, you two. I bet you haven't tried the local delicacies yet, have you? How about this? I'll take you both to grab a bite nearby. That way, you can kill some time while waiting for your friend.
I can tell she's gonna probably be the goat.
Oh, yay! My stomach's been growling like crazy!
Color reproduction, 96.2%. Brushstroke reproduction, 93.6%. Conclusion. On the physical level, my reproduction has reached the appraisal threshold. This forgery can now be considered the authentic piece.
Yet you still seem dissatisfied. Tell me, what troubles you? Is it that less than 4% margin of error? Or something beyond the numbers?
I'm grappling with a quality that defies measurement. Artistry. It is the prerequisite for becoming the steward of this Arcadia.
But you already are its steward. Diamond will remember that you only took 6 months to claim that title.
It was 5 months and 15 days. Empty titles mean nothing. In Planarcadia, political influence carries limited weight. To add a stroke to this artwork, one must first understand art.
I know you. This is the conclusion, not the cause. The piece before you, Worldbreaker Waves, is a relic from one of the civilizations in Ahatopia's history. The final work left behind by Graphia, the ancestral painter of ancient Benzai Tengoku. Legend says she performed a miracle, conjuring an entire plane of existence and sealing the whole world within her scroll.
That was one of the winners. Okay. Ancient Bison Tengoku. So they never really scrapped it. It's just an ancient civilization. So we might be able to explore it.
Do you want to know how she did it?
I will not deny it. People call her achievements a miracle, meaning its true nature remains unknown. In other words, it is an unexplored market.
It looks like we have another puppet.
Understanding comes first, then investment. That is the natural order.
Perhaps this is why Diamond chose you. An Intellitron devoted to results and efficiency. Cast into a realm sustained by imagination. The 10 Stonehearts await a metamorphosis. May you find your own pearl in this strange and dazzling sea.
Thank you, but my mission is to oversee the progress of the Phantasmoon games. Personal growth is not part of the task. Jade, allow me to point this out. The 10 Stonehearts are 10 independent decision makers. Your attempts to bind people together will only prove counterproductive and bring needless loss. As always, I follow the optimal choice. Neutrality. That is also my answer to Obsidian.
A flawless reply. Your cool logic is always captivating.
Lady Pearl, that Express Navigator has come to see you.
It seems we no longer have the leisure to speak of art.
This is all I have to say. Tell Diamond, I will fulfill my duty of strategic investment. Send the guests in.
Both of you, please, come in.
Forgive the sudden visit, and thank you for receiving us.
It is not sudden. In my deductions, a visit from the Express crew was an optimal choice for achieving effective communication. I am glad. Everything is proceeding smoothly.
To skip the formalities would be best. I imagine that, at your core, you're already well aware of our purposes.
I know that you have come for the Anti-Destruction Alliance. The probability of refusing the proposal stands at 91.2%. Can you tell me why? That is a reasonable concern. Allow me to present data that is often overlooked. In the past 2 eras, 1,263 planets have joined the Pan-Cosmic Trade System, and 63% of them have preserved their native civilizations. This is the result of the Strategic Investment Department's work.
I mean, there's always a catch.
Planarcadia is one such world. On this land, the preservation and the elation coexist in harmony.
That remains open to debate.
I recognize that throughout this war against the destruction, every participant may experience moments of doubt or retreat. But based on extrapolations, we believe By following the route of the Trailblaze and building upon the framework of the preservation, we shall gather the manpower of the harmony, the computational strength of the erudition, and the military might of the hunt. The threat of the destruction will ultimately be eliminated.
Yeah, but how can we ensure that we're gonna beat the destruction?
Hesitation breeds instability, and instability makes us vulnerable. And our enemies will exploit every crack to break us apart.
Your point is valid, but allow me to note one error. That number, 91.2%, is inaccurate.
Then, is the probability of rejection 100% in your eyes?
No, it is 0%. Interestingly, the difference between 0 and 1 is also only a matter of perspective. We did not come to refuse the notion. On the contrary, the Astral Express seeks to work with you.
This outcome exceeds my extrapolations. Tell me, was it a change in your emotion that led you both to shift your decision?
Nah, I think Himiko has a plan, and she's not gonna tell us, but because when Himiko does things, it's not because for the benefits, which everyone does for the benefits. She does it ultimately for what's actually the best outcome. So I'm assuming that this is gonna play an important role later in the story.
No, actually, your earlier perspective inspired me.
Oh, Himiko, don't lie. We all know you have a secret plan. There's a reason why you have a secret motive.
The IPC deals with powers that command billions of lives in this cosmic game of cards. The Express had always been insignificant compared to them. We've simply been earnestly trailblazing and exploring all this time, trying to help worlds in crisis.
See, when the IPC wants to use us, but now we're gonna use the IPC.
Now it is this earnestness that has drawn many to journey with the Express, while the Nameless's simplicity assures our friends that they will not be consumed and lose their sense of self. That is why we came to you, Miss Pearl. Please set aside your role as one of the 10 Stonehearts, and imagine this possibility. To fight against the destruction, there is no need for an alliance. What we need is to stand by each other. The IPC may not stand as an ally of the Express, nor might the Strategic Investment Department. But you can. Work with the Harmony. Calculate alongside the erudition. Help aim the arrows of the hunt. And build the steadfast shield of the preservation.
See, the thing is, we're trying to unite the cosmos. We're not trying to ally with the cosmos.
Then, what part does the Trailblaze wish to play in all this?
We shall become the sail.
The ship's sail? That sounds no different from my former proposal.
Except we're leading the charge.
Interesting. Logic reminds me that those words you spoke are little more than rhetoric. However, I will follow the optimal decision. Neutrality.
You mentioned that the IPC has never changed Planarcadia, and it still follows the path of elation. But in my eyes, Planarcadia has not been altered because it still has value. Just like the Astral Express. The IPC intends to use the Phantom Moon games to reach out to an Eon and draw them in. Am I right?
That involves classified information. I have no comments.
That means we got the dot.
However, since Miss Himiko is open to cooperation, I can share more within reasonable limits.
I'm telling the IPC is more of the problem compared to any other factions right
This
now.
way, yes.
A place in the world in canvas, called the Phantom Moon Courtyard.
This ancient tree has stood for 1,000 years, blooming only on the eve of the games.
To be honest, it looks very
According
familiar
to
to
ancient
the
texts,
Zhangsheng Lufo.
This is the heart
Or yeah, the
of
Lafu.
the Phantom
My
Moon
bad.
Games
My Lafu.
ceremony.
Lafu.
8 masks, 8 supplicants. When people don the ancient masks in the near future, the altar will also reveal the mask's forms. Then, the games shall begin. I've been told, Miss Himiko, that Graphia's blood courses through your veins.
Whoa. You're telling. Okay, so Himiko has a secret.
The messenger of the hunt is here as well at this moment. This ceremony, to compete for the elation, is but a reflection of cosmic politics. In that case, why not use the result of the Phantom Moon Games to decide whether the Express will become a sail or a banner?
We'll consider your proposal.
We're definitely going to take part of the games.
However, to take part in the games, one must have a mask of elation. I assume the IPC has prepared for that.
As of now, the number of masks I possess is 3. With more time, I could obtain even more. In all of history, no one has conceived of a unified command of all supplicants and masks, let alone accomplished that feat. But this time, the IPC intends to regulate the games with our resources and influence.
It is not unusual for visitors from beyond the sky to join the Phantom Moon Games, but the IPC actually seeks to control the entire thing? The Eon of Elation is famed for unpredictability. Miss Pearl, you must take care. This is a word of caution.
It is precisely because AHA is so mercurial that such an elated attempt has a chance to succeed.
Pardon the interruption, Madam Pearl.
The guide you dispatched has sent word. The masked fools have stirred up trouble, attacking him and the express guests. They were separated in the chaos.
That is not surprising. Those masked fools have long kept the IPC in their sights. It seems the Phantom Moon Games have begun, regardless of the Express's choice.
I'll get in touch with those 2 kids. Welt and I must take our leave now, for the sake of security.
Are you both leaving already? I had another plan in mind. To speak with Miss Himiko about the art history of ancient Benzai Tengoku, especially your ancestors' final work, World Breaker Waves, and her unparalleled mastery of imagenesis art.
I'm counting on you, Welt.
Mr. Yang, please accept this gift before you leave. You misunderstand. To offer the nameless something so mundane would be far too discourteous. Please, open this case first, and see for yourself.
Ooh, it's the mech that you like.
I am aware. Mr. Yang has an expert understanding of robotics. I chose this gift especially for you, and I hope it pleases you.
Roll locked in.
Graphia Academy? What kind of place is that?
Going to school.
It is a school that trains artists, and it's quite well known in this world.
Oh, we need to wait for someone there? Do you know the way, Miss Kuchiba?
Allow me to guide you both and ensure your safety along the way.
Wow. This path to school, lined with falling blossoms? It's such a youthful feeling. Definitely worth a photo.
Yes, quite a few TV dramas have been filmed here.
Bro, that's crazy.
I imagine it is perfect for those classic series, where couples part ways, or lovers miss their chance, right?
Exactly. Follow this road straight ahead for a while, and you will arrive at Graphia Academy. This is Graphia Academy. You can wait for your companions here.
Oh, is it gonna be like Paperclip University?
Oh, and
or
to
whatever that
prevent
name
further
is.
surprises, I have already informed your guide of your situation. Here is my contact info. If you encounter any problems during the Phantasmoon Games, you may reach me at any time.
Thank you so much, Miss Kuchiba. Sorry for the trouble. We're here. Let's check in with Mr. Yang first and see where he is.
Right, it's always fail.
Mr. Yang still hasn't replied? Shall we find a place with better reception? How about heading inside the school to take a look?
I think that's a bad idea.
No way. I was just thinking, isn't this Big Sis Himiko's alma mater? The school lobby. It looks exactly like what I've seen in animations. Too bad neither of us ever went to a real school. If only we could taste a bit of campus life here.
Come on, man. We already experienced a campus life.
Hey, how about we sneak in and pretend to be students? Oh, please.
Paperfold, yeah.
Spent a few days at Paperfold University. Where did you even buy that diploma? Well, since we can't contact Mr. Yang yet, why don't we stroll around and keep an eye out for him? Maybe he's already here somewhere.
My gosh. No, is the Amphoria's doors back?
Quick! Look at this wave. It won't suddenly come crashing down and drench us, will it? Wait, this is painted too? The painter's name is even stated next to it. Graphia. Who's that?
March 7th and Company. Your transfer procedures have been completed. Please proceed to the Dean's office immediately.
Transfer procedures? What's going on here? Let's go take a look. Shall we?
Well, it makes sense. Last time we went with Donahung, and this time we're with March 7th. No way.
What the heck? Why is Scott here?
What year are you two in? Senior, and not even bowing. How rude! Wait, you. Why do you two look so familiar? It feels like someone sent me here to find you.
Now I know it's definitely the real Scott. Where did we get teleported to? Well, I don't want to go to the same school with someone like that. Mr. Yang, you're here. That was Scott. Where did he go? Wait. Why did you just call us students?
Don't tell me it's Sparkle again. Okay, that cannot be well. That cannot be well.
What's this transfer business all about?
Well, starting from today, you two are officially transferring to this academy to begin your brand new school life.
Oh my gosh.
Sparksy?
That's what I'm saying.
Yoo-hoo! My good classmates, we meet again.
Are we gonna have beef with her?
What are you doing here?
What news on the net could possibly escape the all-knowing digital fairy Sparksicle?
Bro, you are not Fairy from ZZZ. You are here, Dean. Okay, this Weld's acting very suspicious.
Of course! As of this moment, I have taken over this school and become its acting dean. After all, this school is filled with fans who watch my streams. A little cognitive adjustment is all it takes to make plenty
Okay,
of them whenever I want.
she plans to make everybody under her control.
Why the hostile stares? Surely you're not thinking of roughing up the dean? All right, relax. How about forgetting the Phantasm games for now? Instead, throw yourselves into a carefree, cozy, romantic, and enthusiastic
We do not need to hear the word romantic story. That's what I'm saying. We need to get the mask. But I feel like she already knows. 2 years later.
Wake up! The teacher's here!
Oh, we're so cooked. Please don't tell me we're all the way at the back corner sitting literally next to the window.
on you for ages.
Oh, we're cooked, guys.
The artist qualification exam is right around the corner, and some students are still dozing off in class.
4 plus 6 is equal to 2. What kind of math is this?
Silence! How dare you call the dean by name? Do you have no respect for her at all? Before you stands an online streamer, a singer-songwriter, a trendsetter of internet culture, a rising star in education, and the masked fool among masked fools. Show some respect and address her as dean. Thank you.
It's fine, Scott. Thank you for standing up for the teacher.
That you were just a dean. But okay.
Such strong willpower. No wonder that outdated model wanted you in the Phantasmoon games. Too bad you crossed paths with me.
Okay, the Sparkle's either gonna help us or not gonna help
Soon
us.
you'll be just like these students. All of you will be turned into my little toy.
I mean, what we learned from the version 3.8 quest is that you're actually not tied to any fate and that you can make the story how you want to make it. So, I don't know if we can turn it into your toy.
Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the archive room from top to bottom, and teachers are all required to pitch in as well. If anyone spots that truant teacher, be sure to tell me. I will reward obedient students handsomely.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely seem excited.
If not for Miss Sparksy, I would have beaten you to a pulp right now.
Scott, it has been 2 years since that baseball club incident. Are you still holding a grudge against him?
Ha! Easy for you to say. If it weren't for this one, I would already have made my mark at the school sports meet. That jerk crushed my baseball dreams.
Wait. Also, they said the teacher Dolly, right? But isn't Dolly also one of the old Express members? So I'm a little confused. Or unless the one with the Express has 1 L, and then the one that they mentioned has 2 L, so it's a different Dolly. We're supposed to meet Dolly. Okay, they're trying to distract us.
If apologies solved everything, why would we need cops? Oh, I know what you are. A devil with a twisted antisocial heart.
There it is, Scott being your bully.
Just last week, when I was about to confess my feelings, you folded my love letter into a paper airplane and sent it flying into the toilet. And when I tried to fish it out, the girls in class completely misunderstood me. Listen up. I'm here to challenge you to a duel. After school today, I will be waiting on the rooftop. Do you dare to come? You two, out of my way. I'm done with class.
School? Students? What in the world is going on here?
I say get out of here. We're gonna probably access that pipe to escape.
My dear classmate, you're acting kinda strange today. Is it because graduation's near?
I don't remember you being able to graduate in 2 years unless you have that much credit.
She has always been our dean, hasn't she? You stumped me there. At our age, what else could we be but students here? Don't tell me. Did the pressure of school make you lose your memory? You can't fall apart now. Actually, we just got our class photo developed. Let's use it to jog your memory.
Can't jog memory, that doesn't
This
exist.
is our class photo. Does it bring anything back to you?
Who's that pink-haired person in the photo? Guys, don't you think she's a little bit similar to March's hairstyle? Could she be another remembrance unit?
That's me!
No, another, like a, I mean, I don't know what she's gonna be, but because she was like kind of mentioned in the beginning of the story, and she was breaking the tap into the fourth wall. Actually, no, tapping into the fourth wall is literally elation. I'm stupid.
I mean the other one. That girl with pink hair and long ears?
Who was that again? Is she really someone in our class? Or just some random outsider sneaking in? Anyway, let me introduce the people everyone knows. See, this guy? That's Scott, the one who argued with you earlier. He's a spoiled brat who flaunts his family's money. You were both aces in the baseball club 2 years ago, but he lost a bet with you and had to bark like a dog. That drew the attention of some strays that chased him down, so he twisted his ankle while running and missed the school sports meet. Do you remember that? Look! The dean is in this photo too, and so is Mr. Yang, our homeroom and history teacher.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Remember that night we snuck into the archive room to retrieve the camera we left behind? And that time you bravely stopped Scott from bullying the underclassmen. We've shared so many wonderful memories in this school. Don't tell me you've forgotten them all.
Yeah, I think that did happen. No wonder Scott hates me so much, huh?
Oh, we gave in.
See? I knew you'd remember. Nothing sparks our memories better than Scott's barking like a dog. With graduation just around the corner, these are likely our last days at Graphia Academy. My classmate. Is there anything left you still wish to do here on campus? Don Hung?
No, we're forging fake memories.
Anyway, even though our time at school is running out, we still have the chance to do something now, don't we? Many adults only start to regret once they step into society, longing to return to those carefree school days. But time does not go backwards, and life gives no second chances. How does the saying go? Youth is
When did this become philosophical?
time waits for no one. So, let's seize the fleeting moments of elation before they slip away. Let's spend these last days of youth together.
Literally every single anime went before graduation. Youth school life, here I come. Who was I looking for again?
Who exactly was I supposed to find?
Yeah! Waste your youth with me. If we don't waste it now, it'll be too late.
I have so many things I want to do. Where should I start? Should I head to class? Deal with Scott? Or just wander around? Next class is history? Should I go? Or check out another classroom instead?
Boat gang talking with Sea Drake. Why are they all running away like that? Why does wall have I can't think of the last line. I'm your husband.
Scott said he wants to duel me on the rooftop. Why not take the side path up and see if there's an ambush? Oh, they can triple jump now? Sweet. I can jump even higher now.
I've explained it to you so many times already. They're jealous of me, jealous of my passion for you, blazing as bright as the sun. So he set me up on purpose, making me into what you girls call the maniac of the swirling waters.
That's crazy, but
You have to believe me, Lakshmi. I'm innocent.
bro really said.
Finally, a perfect chance. Come on, hurry and confess.
Oh, Lakshmi, stop tormenting me like this. Say something.
Scott, did it ever occur to you that the gray-haired human you say is so jealous of you might actually want to possess you? After all, we girls know these little schemes best.
Someone else hiding in the shadows!
Lakshmi? Why did you say someone else? And you, Ash Hair, every single time! Why do you have to completely ruin all the important moments of my life?
Scott, weren't you the one who called me to the rooftop? For a duel?
Huh? Scott,
Did you deliberately get this gray-haired human to come here just to spite me?
By the time anyone realized Lakshmi was making her move, it was too late. Scott took a solid slap to the face and voided his sting. L. Scott, man. She thought she got set up.
I challenge you to a duel.
And we win. Simple as that.
Alright, enough! Please, I'm begging you, brah. It's over! My campus romance in the game I built with my own hands. You ruined them all. Are you happy now?
I'm sorry, I had really no idea. This all your fault?
Quiet! I need to calm down. You stay away from me.
Probably must be important.
That's Scott. No, wait. I remember now. We found Mr. Yang in the dean's office, but Sparksy suddenly popped out. We were actually here to find Miss Dolly. But why did we come to see Miss Dolly in the first place?
To get the mask.
Yeah. What exactly
To get the mask.
Remember how Sparksy kept ordering students to rummage through every
To
corner
get
of
the
school?
mask. Bro.
Today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that.
Sparksy knows there's a mask in the school.
Places like the archive room from top to bottom.
Maybe we should check out the archive room she mentioned.
It's a trap. It's most likely a trap. I don't think we can do anything about it. It's definitely a trap. And they forgot that they're supposed to take a mask. That's crazy.
Did the dean send you here? Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too much. What's going on? Not paying attention in class is bad enough, but you don't even listen to the teacher's instructions? Have you seen a mask with a smile on it? The teacher told us to find it.
A mask?
What a coincidence! I'm here for the same thing. Get to work already.
Do you know which teacher is Miss Dolly?
How should I put this? She is such a unique woman. Super unique. Once you meet her, you will never forget what she looks like.
Whoa. How beautiful is this Miss Dolly?
Huh? Beauty and Miss Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or faculty event pictures, I can point her out to you. But seriously, Are you going to help me with this work or not?
March, didn't you show me a group photo earlier?
I have a class photo right here. But it only shows 2 teachers.
Seriously? There are 3 teachers in this photo.
Don't tell me she is Miss Dolly.
Isn't Miss Dolly right here?
Wait, that's Miss Dolly?
She's a charm doll? Probably the teacher who's worked the longest out of the entire staff.
Oh, the doll from
Wait,
behind.
Don't tell me you've never taken her Imagenesis class.
I finally remember. Darn it. That wretched Sparksy had us running in circles.
March, what happened to your power of the remembrance? How could you be led around so easily?
It must be because I'm so passionate about learning. That's why I fell into the illusion so fast. Wait, you didn't notice it either, did you? 2 years of studying were nothing but an illusion. At most, we've only been trapped here for 2 hours. It's not too late to act now. Now that we know what Miss Dolly looks like, it's time for me to step up. Miss Dolly has vanished. Either she's been captured, or she's actively hiding from Sparksy. All we need to do is find her.
Yes, Captain
I'll
Obvious.
show Sparksy how the power of the remembrance should really be used. It'll just cost us some film. Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories. Follow the trail of these memo sprites.
At least her other forms still exist in some way. That's nice.
We're getting real close. There's a fragment of Miss Dolly's memory here.
It's God. Oh, Spark sees us, huh?
The door to this classroom, it's locked, just as I thought. Better look for another way in.
Are you a student from Grathia Academy? I've already sealed this classroom. How did you find me?
Miss Dolly? Don't be afraid. Himiko sent me.
Kira, I will never hand over what she entrusted to me to outsiders. That imposter dean outside is rummaging for it too, right?
That's right. The masked fool Sparksy pulled off a takeover of the academy. It took me so much work to find you. I'm one of the nameless on the Astral Express, and right now I'm the only one who can protect you. Please, you must trust me.
The Astral Express? Indeed. I read about its arrival in Planarcadia in the papers, and saw it on TV recently. Since you claim to be Himiko's friend, answer a few questions about her. If your answers are correct, I will entrust you with the mask.
I'm ready for this. Fire away.
What kind of coffee is Himiko best at brewing?
Wait a second. How could you ask such a question? Don't you know her coffee is absolutely undrinkable?
Looks like you've suffered from it yourself. Then here's the second question. What kind of people does Himiko hate the most?
A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Or it is. She even managed to kick a nameless off the express because of that.
I may not know much about her time on the express, but that does sound just like the bossy vibe she had back in school.
Dang, Himiko was that gangster.
Very well. I can almost trust you. The final question. Himiko experienced the greatest regret of her life during her time at this school. What was that?
Oh, who knows? Could it be about that time she got a stylish short haircut to keep up with the trends?
She actually told you that story. It seems you really are her friend. But that's not the answer.
Huh? Did I really get played by that guy?
It isn't that you were wrong. Perhaps Himiko never told you. Now that I think about it, she might never bring herself to share such a burden. The thing she regretted most must be what happened 15 years ago. No, better not bring that up. I believe you. You truly are Himiko's friend. Then... Since you've proved that you're Himiko's friend, I will give it to you.
Wait, if you're right next to me, then who's this?
Thank you, Ms. Dolly.
The mask is mine now!
What? I actually let myself be fooled by such a cheap trick. You two came much too late.
Sorry, Miss Dolly. Darn it! Sparksy got ahead of us again! But how could she know so much about Himiko?
That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a teacher. Once I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Sometimes trust among companions can be quite dangerous.
Now you've done it! How dare you trick Mr. Yang!
Swapping avatars is as easy as slipping on a shirt for a streamer. Most people only care about appearances anyways. Isn't that right?
You have really made me angry. She can't run away anyway. So, why don't we take the mask from her by force?
Woohoo! Congratulations! You figured out my weakness. The mask of elation that has been worn is like a clip movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Ventus Moon Games. Seems you're completely unaware of such simple common sense. How sad.
What? Astral Express out!
The only one worthy of joining the games is the adorable Sparksicle. Now then, it is time to treat my fans. You two will stay and witness my Sparksicon that I've carefully prepared, right? Oh my, how defiant. No wonder you are the toy favored by my old model. It's okay. I will erase the last residues of resistance and hostility.
I think this is where Pearl's extra max will come in handy.
Loyal fans! My dear fans, time to prepare. Carry out these two noisy haters for now. I have more important work to attend to.
Why'd they like that?
apologize.
They're far too strong.
Time for some sweet dreams. Have some fun.
Trust me, we'll do anything!
So we just abandon March.
The archive room?
Hey there, my sweetest fans! The mission of finding the mask and Miss Dolly has been a complete success. But just moments ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy, plotting something dreadful against Sparksicle. I am so scared. You won't stand by and let the adorable Sparksicle be hurt, right? Where could he be hiding in the school? Please, let's root out this villain together.
Everyone, let us drag that intruder out. They will not be able to hide for long.
Probably not gonna work. Oh, she has our GPS location.
Hiding won't save you. We will drag you out soon enough.
Have you reached the end of your rope?
What's going on?
This pink-haired person. Where have I seen this person before?
The photo. That's crazy.
I remember now. She's the fox girl in the class photo.
So you actually managed to remember. Seems like this is what they call in comics a fateful encounter. You stumble into a bit of trouble and I will happen to show up here. Hey, come a little closer, will you? Come closer.
Oh, we got the flashlight horror movie.
Don't be so scared. I don't mind. Oh shoot! I think I'm stuck inside.
Oh my gosh,
Give
bro.
me a hand.
Bro, I'm stuck. Did we escape? Okay, no, this is actually the place that Pearl mentioned, right?
What
The Pearl
is
was
this
in
place?
the altar where all the masks are.
Two nameless came through here a few hours ago and asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you. This is a place in the world in Canvas, known as the Phantom Moon Courtyard. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantom Moon Games ceremony.
And one of the masks are already here because one of them has been claimed.
Oh, and one of those nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a spoiler? That's not good. Greetings, protagonist.
That's crazy. Dude, she's like so comical. You're young, handsome, incredibly talented, but most importantly, you possess the noble quality of being humble and low key. That's great. Low key? You're about to tell this girl out that you are not some protagonist. You are the galactic baseballer.
Just call me the Nameless.
Bro, folded under zero pressure.
Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story. But you are different. You are the protagonist of the Fluffy Across the Blue, aren't you?
Bro.
Galactic baseball raccoon? You do not really look like a raccoon.
Guys, never meet your heroes.
I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanesia. Great seeing you.
Very, very quirky.
The first supplicant wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantom Moon Games will soon begin. Do not be afraid. Just think of me as part of the audience. Like a reader following comics and cartoons. A bit of experience. Just like someone who has read enough comics can get superpowered battles and schoolyard romances without any instructions.
Okay, yeah, her and casters would get along. But that's if casters eventually exist.
Do you seriously mean you've never read it? The comic that has taken this world by storm?
Nope.
It is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little animals riding a train across the cosmos. Fluffy Across the Blue. Of course, this is Planarcadia. Any story can be turned into a comic in here. You are such a curious one. You were fleeing for your life a moment ago, yet now you can talk so casually about such nonsense. Is that really what matters right now? Still, that sense of ease. It is entertaining. Since you managed to amuse me for a moment, I will grant you a little aid. So, what would you like? You are hiring a killer? That will not do. The story is meant to stay wholesome.
That's crazy. We gotta keep it PG.
I can see it in your eyes, Mr. Raccoon. You will not accept defeat. That resolve is interesting. There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask in these ancient Phantom Moon games, laying before the Phantom Moon their madness, fancies, and humor. They would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky, steal the laughter of the gods, to forge blades that could split mountains, or descend into depths of the world in canvas, to swindle the souls of the departed. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have a chance to become one of them? After all, you are the protagonist. I can lend you a little power, but an equal price is required. Otherwise, it would violate the rules. You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all eternity. Do you... Then it is done. Phantom Moon above, and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. As constant as the vault of heaven, as certain as the moon's rise. Let it be never forsworn. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist. Yes, that's it.
Is she really making a mask for us? So did she just help us join the games?
Gray hair, are you alright? Can't say I am surprised. It sounds exactly like something I would dream of, and something she would carry out the moment she awoke. Still, it ain't too bad compared to the horrors that unfolded in previous Phantom Moon games. At least you still have friends willing to stand by you, right? And now and then I do odd jobs here. Live streaming is one of them. Sparksy is the name I use to stream online. An avatar that I personally sketched line by line. To keep the streams running, even when I was absent, I breathed a trace of power into that avatar. Who would have figured that everything changed after the Phantom Moon turned full? She's nothing more than a basic skin that's desperate for online attention. Don't compare her with me. People offload their wishes and desires to her. And in the end, she too got consumed by these emotions. Once a creation gains a will of its own from the attention of the masses, even its creator can no longer restrain it. I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Sadly, you were either with the IPC's people, or with the Department of Aberration Defense. Then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. That was when I realized things had slipped out of my hands. So tell me, what happened in that school?
Is this the Mask of Elation that grants entry into the Phantom Moon games?
What do you think? Call your companions on the Express ASAP. Or, since this is a civilized society, you could try phoning the Security Bureau. But these matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one could restrain the supplicant's actions in the past. Gray hair, you are so naive. You've been to countless worlds. When the skies collapse and the end draws near, what can the authorities possibly do? Don't make their jobs too hard. The Phantom Moon games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles always appear in the world after every game ends. Like the birth of a new imaginé, unthinkable phenomena, or a future brimming with hope.
That's the Phantom Moon just like trying to rizz us up right now.
Perhaps you have heard this question. If the world's science and technology could leap forward by 100 years at the cost of a single kitten's life, would you kill the kitten? But clearly, Planarcadia would. Whatever. This is not the time to debate over ethics. Gray hair, are you gonna save Darling March and Mr. Yang or not?
The hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters regarding the Express demand our attention.
Be it the Alliance or the Phantom Moon games, if you seek deeper cooperation, my doors remain open.
Then, I shall take my leave.
intricate human social interaction models are, my extrapolations still cannot account for the full strategy tree of the Astral Express.
Master, General Yao Guang of the Xianzhou Yuchui is here to see you. Shall we have her wait?
No. The Xianzhou will also become a key ally. Only through enough contact and emulation can we hope to comprehend their methods and strategies. Conclusion. I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today. Let General Yao Guang in.
The story's
I
about
am
to
the
get
honorary dean
serious.
Of the Omniscience Sapientia Academe, master of the Decalite Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Xianzhou's intangible cultural heritage, the sparrow-shaped fist, and the seer strategist, General Yao Guang. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule, Madame Pearl.
For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as a fault in language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation inside.
Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I have heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Meeting you in person far outshines your reputation. Madame Pearl, seeing how you have a calculating look, and with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your fortunes lying at the zenith or even beyond.
I have no training in divination. General, may I ask you to interpret it?
Then let me speak in terms even an Intellitron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Xianzhou's predictive algorithms. The result is 101111, a sign of great blessing. If you treat others with sincerity, abundance will follow.
I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends. The strategy of General Jing Yuan. The courage of General Fei Xiao. The ingenuity of General Hua Yan. Often, I have wondered, what kind of figures are the Xianzhou generals who remain away from the public eye? Meeting General Yao Guang today, I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should step into the light more often.
Looks like you've studied the words of the Xianzhou well. You've even learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty.
Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, beauty is the rarest of treasures, and the most fragile to preserve.
Okay, so we're just gonna glaze each other.
Besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult for me to find ways to compliment you. But what I do know is, the Yuchui is the think tank of the Xianzhou ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than you to cast the Xianzhou Alliance's vote on whether to join the Anti-Destruction Alliance. So, General, what is your decision in this?
This topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim. But as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in our knowledge, allow me first to offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words.
I do not follow your logic. With the threat of the destruction looming, what need is there for further reasons to cooperate?
Set a mighty foe as a common goal.
convince former enemies to turn allies, then devour them in turn. Such feats are hardly rare in the IPC's annals of glory. I understand. The Xianzhou questions the IPC's sincerity. It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity, and the intel I now offer you is both urgent and weighty. Question. What could be more important at this moment than forming the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days, but someone else might destroy Planarcadia within that time. You have heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right? The IPC has long placed a great bounty on his head, though I have never laid eyes on him. The Yuchue recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Xianzhou's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence group. I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Xianzhou. He is guilty of the 10 unpardonable sins and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As general of the Yuchue, I will take it upon myself to bring him in before he can cause disaster here. This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the pan-cosmic trade system. And Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. Since he has set foot here, he falls under its law. General Yao Guang, is the sincerity you seek for us to capture this man and deliver him into the hands of the Xianzhou? I hear the Phantom Moon Games are about to begin, with the entire nation awaiting it with bated breath. I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quietly depart on his own at this time, would that not be a perfect outcome for all? This is my understanding. You wish for the right to act freely within Planarcadia. Apart from this cooperation, what better proof of sincerity could there be before we join forces against the destruction? Deal. What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, I do doubt, will the Xianzhou's #1 assassin truly leave without a commotion? By my extrapolations, even without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave, the probability of capturing a single Stellaron hunter is less than 9.8%. Not even 10%. As a diviner, that's not how I see probability. Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
Wow.
Is that even a question? 100%. Of course. In other words, there will be no survivors. Anyone who recognizes my face, I will not let them off even if they hide at the ends of the world. I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see you folks are not interested in accepting my goodwill.
Not that I don't trust you, but you know the rules of the trade. You hire someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made of first.
People say that the Lords of Hell are easy to deal with, but their underlings are the real trouble. If a group's underlings don't know their place, even their masters may not be safe. So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Xianzhou's #1 assassin. I guess you are also ready for destruction. Years of wandering have given me nothing but exhaustion. And I have finally come to know how harsh the road of life truly is. Impersonating the Xianzhou's #1 assassin. Madame Yao, you really stuck me with a wonderful task.
Please take great care during this mission, Miss Tingyu. If any misfortune should befall you, I would have no way to answer to your Helm Master Yukong.
You worry too much, Madame Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madame Yukong and departed for the Yuchui, I had already steeled myself for the worst. But, may I ask, does this task of misfortune really have to fall upon me?
I cast a divination today. This task lacks the fire element. Without the Whistling Flames Ambassador's knack for diplomacy, this task cannot succeed. The place you're heading to is crawling with gang members. If they pick a fight, you can try to drop the name Xianzhou's #1 assassin, and they might step aside.
Do not worry, General. I have journeyed far and wide with the merchant guilds for years and faced no shortage of danger. A handful of gangsters is hardly difficult to deal with.
If you're not afraid of danger, then why have you not set out yet? Shall I read your fortune and give you a little peace of mind?
What I fear is that fortune-telling of yours. No, what I really fear is you, Madame Yao.
Afraid of me? Am I so notorious on the Xianzhou Lafu?
I've heard many tales about you. After the Battle of the Fanghu, you willingly surrendered your command token and became a general in name only, with neither troops nor soldiers. They also say that the seer strategist, for the sake of a tiny chance at victory, stood by as her mentor went to a noble death, treated the countless lives of dead verdant knights as nothing more than numbers consumed in her divinations, and even doomed an arbiter general.
Are you afraid that I, the cold-blooded diviner, might send you to your doom here in Planarcadia? Bold words for a little fox.
It's just a bit of my curiosity about you, General. I hoped you could clear up a few of my doubts.
Seems like I wasn't wrong about you. Few can face a Xianzhou general with such composure and dignity. No wonder you could make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay? They say you survived a Lord Ravager's deadly clutches thanks to luck. But I believe it was your unbreakable resilience that carried you through.
You flatter me, Madame Yao. One must glean some wisdom to be worthy of enduring such a life-and-death ordeal. If we surpass the gods only in cruelty and heartlessness, then that would be our complete failure in my eyes.
Excellent. I couldn't agree more. Miss Tingyun, you've passed the interview.
Ever since I escaped death, I swore never again to be a pawn for heartless chess players. And Madame Yao, you've passed my test too.
I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's get down to business. Miss Tingyu, our Yuchui business delegations are treated much better than what you get on the Lafu when they set out on official missions. They get 5 meals a day.
General, I really don't have such a large appetite.
For the duration of the delegation's mission, you'll receive 6 times the usual allowance, and all expenses will be fully reimbursed.
Such a generous offer. To be honest, that makes me even more nervous. Head to Dovebrook District, locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact, Use the passphrase you gave me to establish contact, and do not reveal my true name. If there's nothing more to it, is this task really worth 6 times the pay?
You're the kind of talent worthy of such a reward. After all, we diviners are no different from you merchants. Even when we hit a dead end, we still have to bargain and carve out the faintest chance. Merchants strive for profitable opportunities, while diviners reach for a sliver of luck.
Looks like my mission bears significant weight in Madame Yao's reading of fate. In that case, I shall depart.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey. Go, Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Time to get down to business. Where could the Sinwish Syndicate be hiding? The contact from the Syndicate should stand out.
Well, I didn't really record an outro for this part, but I will say thank you so much for watching. This we're going to end part 1 over here. I am going to record part 2 right after this one. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is this is a like it's not really, like obviously the best because it's like just exposition, but so far I'm enjoying where this is heading towards and the lore that's like being passed around here. Um, hopefully the lore gets more deep because yeah, it seems like this lore is gonna like jumble mumble your brain. I think that's what elation is. Very chaotic. All right. See you in the next one.